Absolutely shooting water up my ass. 100%.
Good.
Dude, just let the toilet tickle your bum hole. It's genuinely an unreal feat. Shit, who's the father of modern porn?
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, he looks that's too quick off the tongue for you.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week's episode, we have a new game called Missing Link, and we are bringing back once again the top fives. But before that, wrap the week. We got me, Miguel Rowe next to me.
G'day.
We have Senny.
Yo, couple things. I was on the metro the other day.
Here we go.
And sitting across from me was this like kid and his dad. And the kid was like eating, I don't know, sushi. Doesn't really matter. Irrelevant to the story. But he had the wrappings. And he's like, oh, I want to chuck it in the bin. And dad's like, oh, we're almost at Chatswood. Just put it in the bin there. And the kid was like, no, I'll get off at the next stop and I'll run to the bin and I'll come back. And the dad's like, no, don't be an idiot. So anyway, we get to Macquarie Uni and this kid's been badgering the dad literally for the last couple of minutes. And dad's like, fine. So the kid opens the door and he's about to get out. And the guy's like to his kid, he said, quote unquote, he says, if the door closes, I'll meet you at Chatswood.
That's parenting. That's parenting.
So sick and tired of his son. He's like, fuck, just go.
At least he gave him that. But I'll see you when I see you.
Chatswood's hilarious. Seb's like, oh, well, it is what it is.
Did the kid make it?
Yeah, he made it comfortably.
Yeah.
Because the dad was there counting how many seconds he had. And I think the door opens for like 20 seconds.
Oh, so this is like a whole operation.
The kid was back in like 6 seconds.
Yeah. But the problem is if there's not a bin directly, like when the door's open, you got to do it, because you don't know where the bins are. So you might have to do a bit of a run.
Correct. So that was that. Also, I went to Service New South Wales the other day.
Enthralling.
Had to, turns out I renewed my license, but they never sent me the physical one.
Yeah.
So then I had to go get it. And I filled out the form and then I went to so you go there, you get the form, they give you a ticket and then you fill out the form and then you sit there and you wait till one of the counter opens up and then you have to go see the person.
Mm-hmm.
So then I did that. And then the person at the front gave me a little, hint, said, if you say that you never received it, which I didn't, you didn't have to pay for a replacement one. You just get it for free. So I did that.
Can anyone do that?
Yeah, anyone do that. So if you've let's say you actually lost your license.
Yeah.
Just say that you never received it in the first place.
Like 6 years ago.
Yeah. And then they'll just replace it for free. So that's a hot tip for young players out there. But then she was looking at my photo on my old license and she looked at me. It's like, you don't look the same. I'm like, yes, I clearly do. And I took off my glasses and I showed her. It's like, no. And she pointed at my beard.
Yeah.
And she's like, take a photo right now. And I was wearing a hat and I hadn't done my hair.
Yeah.
So I had to take off my hat and my hair is just like sticking out like this. And I look so grumpy in the photo. And she made me take a photo then and there. So now for the next 5 years, my license has this photo of me looking like a homeless person.
Can you?
So shout out to her at fucking Castle Hill, Service New South Wales.
Can you say you never got that one either?
Then run it back.
Yeah, make sure you do your hair on that day.
Yeah.
Absolute stitch up. Speaking of Revenue New South Wales, I finally paid my fine yesterday.
It's a long-standing battle, unfortunately.
6 months. You know what? I'm happy with that. The fact that I, denied service, Revenue New South Wales, my 145 hard-earned dollars for 6 months. I'm pretty proud of that. Did you end up paying your parking fine?
No, I contested it.
And?
I haven't heard back from them.
Does it reset the counter?
I assume it resets the counter.
When was it? How long was it? Like, how long did they give you to pay it?
They gave me a month to pay it. The $330 I received for parking in a loading zone, literally for 3 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, while picking up a takeaway. I took Sen's tips because he gave us a playbook. Yeah. I didn't wait till like the last day. I couldn't be bothered doing that. But I waited till like maybe a week before it was due.
Okay.
And then I shot through the contesting.
And what was your argument? What did you plea?
What was my argument? I remember like writing on ChatGPT, give me ideas of what to say. Right. And then I ended up telling the truth. I said, look, I was there for 2 minutes. I didn't see the sign. I can't even read the sign because the loading zone was sandwiched in between like can't park here, Monday to Thursday, and then the vernal equinox from midnight to 5 p.m. Like you can't park there either.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was just put in there. So I said I basically couldn't read it. The sign was obscured like this and that. Let's see.
There's no chance they allow that.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, they always say ignorance is no excuse.
They're just gonna say too. You should have read it, mate.
No, but then I pleaded.
Because you're meant to say it's like extenuating circumstances. I was
My takeaway was getting cold, so I needed to get
my-
it stat.
I was having a heart attack or something, so I had to stop immediately.
But the
Then
thing-
they're like, "That's fair play."
No, but the thing is, I think regardless of what you say, they say you're going to pay it. And then the stat deck, like, freaked
Did
me
you have
out a
to-
little
Did
bit.
you have to sign all that?
Yeah, of course. It's like,
So then, really, you can only tell the truth.
yeah, it's like, if you lie, then you'll be, liable to be charged $5,000 and, I don't know, a
That's
month
not
of house
worth it.
arrest or whatever. So I was like, I'm probably not going to do that. But I knew they're going to reject me anyway. But like you, it's just to delay.
Yeah, correct.
You know what I mean?
Defer the payment as long as
Exactly.
possible.
$1 today is worth $1 more than $1 tomorrow.
Can I claim this as a tax deduction on my tax return? You reckon?
How?
I swear fines, can't you?
Well, yeah, maybe if you're doing it for work purposes.
Yeah, is that the only way?
Surely not.
I don't even think
boys.
that's the way. But ask your registered
Tax agent.
taxation.
Yeah, no, this is not financial advice. Anything we say on this podcast is not financial
Not
advice.
advice.
Yeah. Drop the financial.
And then final one. I wasn't here last week. I was in Fiji. What a great place to be. Honestly, there time runs differently there. They call it Fiji time. I went to go order on a QR code to get a drink delivered to my seat at the beach, and it said it can be delivered ASAP. And I'm beautiful. And then in brackets, ASAP means 30 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
To pour a beer? Were you ordering?
pour a beer, that's it.
Wow.
30 minutes. Fair enough.
We'll make it 3 then while you're at it. You just stock up.
But the driver who picked us up from the airport, we realized was a raging racist. So that was always fun.
Towards you?
Towards Fiji Indians.
Oh, okay.
So he picked us up and he's like, "Hello, my name is whatever his name was," and he's like, "I'm a real Fijian."
Really?
And I'm like, at first I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, whatever." And then as
He's a real one.
as it went on, I quickly realized he had a very much an agenda against Fiji Indians. He's like, the Fiji Indians here own all the shops. All they care about is money. And I'm like, okay. He's like, us Fijians, we don't care about money. For us, it's all about family relationships. Like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you go to this shop here and you don't pay him $1, they'll come chase you. I'm like, give us the $1. I'm like, yeah, all
that
right,
sounds
you're
kind of
bored.
fair enough. Like,
Was he trying to suss if you were one?
No,
Maybe like
I told him
returning
I was Sri
home
Lankan.
time?
I'm like, I'm not one of them boys. Uncle Tom over here.
you're like, those Fijian
Yeah,
Indians.
these Fiji
yeah.
Indians. But yeah, so that was a very awkward car ride.
How was your Fiji trip?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. We there was like a restaurant there, like a nice restaurant, and obviously, as I do at most places, and I've said this on the podcast, you either say it's your birthday or an anniversary and see if they give you anything for free. They gave us a free dessert.
Oh, that's not bad.
They came out, they sang happy anniversary to us, like 4 of the waiters.
There's a song?
What's the happy anniversary?
I don't know, but
song?
all of a sudden I looked up and there was 4 waiters standing around that table, like singing and clapping, and there was like live music. He was also singing along, and everyone was staring at
Damn,
us.
bro, I want that song.
I'm like, shit, this is so awkward.
Yeah, so what are the songs? You got Happy Birthday? Is that the only
So that was
song?
also I realized they did it for anything. So birthday they also did the
same
same tune, but
Damn.
you just switch happy birthday. Yeah.
There's too many syllables in anniversary for that to work properly.
And then the live music, he gave us a special rendition of Can't Help Falling in Love
Oh,
by
that's class.
Elvis as well. Shout out to him.
That's quite nice.
So that was
Well,
quite
shout out
nice.
Elvis or the
Both
the
Elvis
performer.
and the lovely Fijian gentleman who serenaded us with a guitar.
So
beautiful.
What's the demographic of a resort in Fiji?
Mostly Australian and US
But like
and New Zealander.
60?
And it was mostly, dude, it was like anywhere from young couples to families to boomers. It was a good range.
Wide
Very
mix.
good range.
Did you
yeah.
meet anyone interesting?
We went on a boat trip, and usually it's the American tourists who are annoying, but the American group that we had on our tour was they're actually lovely. It was like a family, they had 2 kids, grandparents, really nice. The annoying person was this New Zealand chick, dude.
What'd she do?
Bro, she was just yelling. Like, she was like talking to the person next to her, but she was yelling so everyone could hear her conversation, bro.
The wind.
Yeah, she was saying that she was a lawyer. She worked in London for a few years, this, that, whatever. Bro, I don't care, man. Just shut up. Let us enjoy the serenity of the Pacific Islands. I don't want to hear about your life story. And there was a speaker on the boat, and the lovely Fijian gentleman said, if you want, connect your music. So this one other girl did, and she was playing like island tunes. It was beautiful.
That's high pressure situation.
Yeah, but she nailed it. She was playing brilliant music. And then on the way back, this New Zealand chick decides to jump on. I'm like, here we go. I looked at my partner and I'm like, here we go. Because I was already raging about this chick the entire time.
Yeah. Bit of D&B maybe.
Starts playing fucking Taylor Swift. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be out in the Pacific Ocean listening to Love Story, bro.
It's not bad. Could be worse. Could be much worse. D&B,
bad blood.
D&B would have been crazy, bro.
Dude, like, no one wants to listen to Taylor Swift here, man.
What do you play? Dude, I wouldn't have dude,
have
the confidence to be like,
I don't have the cojones for that either.
I'm on the Orcs, boys.
But that was a horrible choice from her.
Actually, it could be funny you chucking on the pod on the Orcs.
Welcome back.
Or just like any podcast, like chuck on Joe Rogan and see what happens. You get the looks.
I think I was just off this chick, so I just didn't want to have any.
Yeah, she could have played anything. She could have played.
Yeah, and I would have been so off her anyway. Dude, her own husband didn't want to sit next to her. He was like sitting at the front of the boat and she was at the back with us.
That's damning.
He was like, you know what? You can annoy some other people today.
Last time I went to like a resort, I went to Hamilton Island and a similar sort of thing, right? You have like couples and we were doing like this helicopter ride over the islands. And then we had like this, we had a couple of situations where everyone's a couple, obviously. Except for some reason, I don't even remember what happened, but one of the helicopters had to split up one of the couples, right?
I know.
And so then now it's like, there's this like young couple, there's us, and then there's this like older couple on like their baby moon. And I'll tell you what, the older couple, took the bullet for this younger couple.
Yeah.
And I wasn't saying a single word.
Coward.
Dude, because they were like, oh, they asked the young couple, oh, do you want to split up? And I think they were like, oh, not really. And then the older couple took the hit for them. But I remember it was a lovely experience because everyone's, in this moment together at the island, at the resort. It's like kind of a little family,
Dude,
you and the boat people.
It was not boat people.
And then when you get someone ruining that atmosphere, it's no good.
It's not on.
No good.
Dude, I don't know. It felt like there was like the first night we went there, we sat next to this other New Zealand couple who were really nice. And then the next day at breakfast, the next morning, we sat next to them again. And I was like, this can't, because breakfast ran from 7 to 11. And we asked one of the guys, he said there was 200 rooms at the resort. Let's say on average, 4 people a room. That's 800 people. How are we sitting next to them again next morning?
Did they sit next to you or did you sit next to them?
We just happened to be put next to them.
So you don't shoot.
You don't shoot. Like we said, we want to sit outside. So she led us to a table there.
Yeah.
And then the last morning breakfast, sat next to them again. I'm like, this is outrageous.
It's also uncomfortable. Because you've met them, you've learnt all that you need to know in that first conversation.
Yes.
There's not really like a follow-up.
No, exactly. There was no need. I knew everything about her. She was a marketing exec at Lululemon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was pretty high up, it sounded like, in London. And now she moved back to Sydney now. She lives in Sydney.
Who cares, dude?
Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
What was the second conversation chat like?
No, there was no. It was just a nod and that's
Then
it.
his head down.
Bro, I'm not talking. There was no.
Do my eggs and bacon, call it a day.
Her partner was giving us nothing, bro. When it was the first night and it was us 4 sitting, me, my partner, and her were talking, and this guy was just giving us nothing. So I was like, you know what? There's no need. There's no need for another follow up chat. The last thing I have is, dude, I think they get paid by the bulla over there. So bulla is, it just means hello, welcome. I think it's just an all encompassing word. It kind of lost meaning at one point. And especially at the resort we were saying it, you said it a lot and they yelled it a lot. And a lot of the guests were yelling it. And it just kind of seemed like everyone was kind of taking the piss a bit, like just saying bulla.
When I went to Fiji, I think I was a kid. And bulla, the only word I knew was bulla ice cream. So every time I heard bulla bulla, I was like looking around, like, bro, where's the cookies and cream? Get around it.
But dude, like every single time we walked around the resort and it was like Pokemon where you make eye contact with the trainer and they engage you. If you made eye contact with one of the staff, they would just hit you with the bulla. Dude, without fail. There was only one person who didn't give me a bulla over the 4 days.
Really?
And I was like, dude, this guy must be getting fired soon.
I kind of like it though, because you're not like, you don't have to be that awkward. Hey, like, what's up? Or the nod. You just say bulla. They say bulla.
Job done.
Job done.
The other one was the buggies.
Oh, the golf carts.
I thought some of that was taking the piss. Like people getting a buggy from like their room to reception. I'm like, bro, it's like a 2-minute walk. Why are you calling the poor guy with the buggy to come get you?
How do you even call the buggy?
Dude, it's just like a hitchhiker service. Like you can just be walking around the resort. You see one, you're like, you know what? I'm kind of tired. So you just like hail them down and you just jump on.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
I'll take liberties on that.
Nah, man, dude, he was already giving White Lotus as it is. I'm not asking this poor Fijian man to then drive me 300 meters.
No, you're not asking him to carry you on his back. Like he's
You just putting the foot on the gas.
That's all.
I did ask if I could drive the buggies, and they said,
No.
guess I'm not allowed to.
When you went to Hamilton Island, did you drive the buggy?
I got a buggy for 2 days.
Yeah.
Electric.
Dude, how good is that feeling?
It's good. The problem is they cap the speed, man.
Yeah,
it's annoying, man.
Obviously, they were
No, but even when you're going down, you can tell so easily that it's stopping me. So it doesn't even roll. You can tell the engine is stopping it from going, I don't know, past 5 or something.
No, it's a good mode of transport though. On the golf course, I don't think they throttle it that much. There is a bit of throttling, but it's a good feeling.
It's expensive as hell at Hamilton Island.
It is,
as well,
yeah. That's no good. No good.
no good for the wallet.
All right, I got a quick one. Last week we did cuck or be cucked, Migs,
Yeah.
and I got cucked this week.
Here we
So
go.
I'm not going to save it for the next time we do it.
You don't want to tell it in 2028 or
Yeah,
something?
exactly. So I brought so maybe I'm in the wrong here, so you can let me know. I went to a restaurant and I brought my Aala water bottle, right? My prized possession. I love that water bottle with
They
passion.
leave everywhere you go.
Yeah. But I brought it there because I don't know why, I just had it on me. So I had it in the restaurant. And it was like a fancy-ish restaurant. Like we're talking $40 a pop per head, right? So I'm there, I'm eating my food, and then of course I leave it there. All right, no worries. I leave, my water bottle there all the time, or places all the time. I just come back the next day and I get it. So I call the restaurant. I'm like, hey, the next day I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? Like, can I pick up my, water bottle tonight sometime? I'll swing by and grab it. And they're like, oh, actually, we threw that one out.
What the hell?
And I was
Why
like,
would they do that?
why would they do that? That's my question. Can you believe that?
How is that the first response they have?
Yeah, they're like, oh, we left it here, but we had to chuck it out.
What?
And I was like,
Had to.
I don't know what the word they used. I was just seeing red. They said we threw it out.
So what?
Did you called next day, right?
Yeah, next day, dinner. I didn't call it lunch, which maybe I should have.
No, they would have thrown out at night. But
By morning, I think it was in the bin.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You wouldn't have gotten it. But surely you asked for some sort of compensation here.
I was honestly so rattled by the fact that they threw it out. I literally was like, oh, okay. Well, see you later.
What?
Job done.
You just let it go.
Well, because it's a water bottle. Like, how much fighting can I do?
It's an
The
Aala,
principle
mate.
of it, though, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if this is like
Did you tell them where do you draw the line? If I left my phone there, would you have thrown the phone in the bin?
Exactly.
You spastics.
Maybe I should have done that. That's quite good. Yeah, they chucked it in the bin, the dogs.
Within 24 hours, no less, man. Fair enough if you call him about a water bottle from 2 weeks
Name
ago.
and shame this place.
Well, no, I'm not going to do that. But here's my conspiracy theory. I don't
Coward.
think they threw it out.
Someone just pocketed it.
I think
Someone saw your lovely orange Aala and thought, this is a bit of me.
Yeah, they looked at the system where you can suck and sip. And they said, you know what? I want one of those myself. Thank you very much.
Would you honestly take someone's random water bottle? That's disgusting.
I myself
Do you believe
wouldn't-
this or is it a conspiracy?
No, as in this is my working hypothesis.
Right.
Because I cannot even begin to understand. That seems more likely than them throwing out a water bottle. Why would you do that?
No, but did she answer straight away when she's like, oh yeah, we threw that out?
No, so I call her, I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And then she wasn't on, so she passed it to someone else. I'm like, all right, sorry, yeah, we threw it out. I was like, okay, cool.
Nah, I still don't believe someone's going to steal a water bottle.
But
to your point, it's a water bottle. Just buy one yourself.
But is it worth their time holding on to a water bottle? If they don't know it's a wild and expensive one, maybe they think it's a $10 Sistema bottle.
Yeah.
Is it
true.
worth their time holding on to what they thought was maybe $5, $10?
But I think you can't just be
There's no
chucking-
lost and founds at every restaurant, brother.
Well, yeah, I don't even know what I'm asking for. Like, maybe just put in the hold in the kitchen until someone calls. Like, maybe that is unreasonable. Like,
No. It was like when we gave your phone to the bartender yesterday. It's not like he threw it away.
yeah, well, that's because you actually, well, we went out last night and for some reason, when we go out and someone leaves their phone on a table or a chair or something, it becomes just a game of we'll steal the phone and we'll just pass it round and round until the person gets so stressed out. Until actually the end of the night. That's when you return it, usually. So I left my phone on the table. And I think Migs gave it to some random guy who was leaving the party.
No,
I was
not
gonna
a
give it
random
to-
guy.
One of our alum. And I was going to give it to Sen.
Yeah.
But it would be funny if I gave it to people talking to Sen. So I gave it to one of them. And then You were stressed for like a good 45 minutes. Where's my phone? You were frisking random people.
Yeah, frisking randoms.
I had to apologize for your behavior at some point. And then the guy I gave it to was leaving. So I ran out the door. Brother, you still have the phone.
That's crazy that he was going to leave with my phone.
And it's like, no worries, bro. I'm coming back. I'm all right, come back then. And then he actually left. And then he gave us the phone. And then we're like, I don't want to hold on to this grenade. So Senny took it, gave it to the bartender.
But you told him it was lost and found.
Yeah, I said someone lost the phone.
Yeah.
They'll come for it.
But then when he saw you come back, so I'll frisk the rest of us. The bartender caught on. He was laughing at you
Was he?
as you were doing all of this. Yeah. And then we were like, fine, we'll help you out. And then we're like, well, have you asked this person? Have you asked this person? Have you asked the bar? And then like, fine, I'll ask the bar. Then you got 2 meters to the bar and then you went to frisk someone else across the freaking
No, it's
venue.
because I had Find My iPhone out and I was trying to listen to the sound of like a very loud party and I could hear it. But anyways, I got my phone back at the end of the day. But what do I do about this water bottle sitch? Am I demanding payment?
You tell us the name of the restaurant right now.
No.
3, 2, 1.
Kush beep that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, you've been there a couple of times now.
Does that change your tune set now that we know the...
Yeah, it's pretty poor form from them, I would say. I don't think. What can you do here?
Can't do
They're not
much.
going to give you $50 to go buy a new one. You're done. Maybe ask for a voucher for next time.
It's a good restaurant.
Give us a free entree or main for next time I come. Make up for
I
it.
think it's a bit weird that you've called for your water bowl. They said we throw it out and then you call again in a week's time. Like, hey.
About that water bottle. You should have said it's sentimental or something.
Yeah, all these things, mate. I don't.
No,
think of them at the
I
time.
think Ro going to that phone call probably had 5 scenarios that might happen. I think we've thrown it out was not one of the scenarios he thought would
I
happen.
had one
Yeah, why would
scenario.
it?
I'm calling my phone and they'll say, yeah, come pick it up whenever you can. That was the only thing going through my head.
Throwing it out is actually mental.
Okay, I've got one really quick thing. I don't know if you boys saw Theo Von's latest podcast.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, Kush sent us a reel of it.
Bro, he got the Rizzler on.
The Rizzler,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's a 2-hour episode talking to this, like, what was he, 10-year-old? And it's crazy how Theo Von can actually hold a conversation with this kid.
Man, that can't be a good listen.
Did you listen to it?
I've seen clips.
I've seen clips.
Dude, it's good.
Is
It's good. He enables the conversation. It's nice. He doesn't mock him. He doesn't do anything like that.
No, he seemed like he was mocking
No,
him.
but not that he can pick up. He's,
So that makes it okay when
makes
the
it,
Rizzler can't figure
it makes
out.
it an entertaining listen. That's what it does.
So he said something like, "Oh yeah, when Big Justice does those booms, does he mean it or something?" I'm like, bro, what kind of questions are these?
Oh, what else did he ask? And he's like, oh, some people have said, and these are what some people have said, this is what I've heard,
Yeah.
Some people say you can't run fast. And then he looks like a hate comment. It's funny. And then another one is like, he asked, he's asked about his mum, and then there is, hey, when my mum asked me to come down, do the dishes mid-game during Fortnite, and Theo was like, I hate that too, man. He like really gets into it. It's like, and it's like, did your mum take responsibility for you dying on Fortnite?
The other one's low-key underrated. I'm not even low-key. He's a very good like conversationalist, I feel like.
Bro just says words sentences I've never heard
It's
before in
just
my
quick.
life.
And then when he gets like international guests on, he just like not mocks, he tries to do the accent half the time. So he gets like Ed Sheeran on. He tries to do like a British accent. He got Lewis Capaldi on. He's just trying to do a
That's
Scottish
crazy.
accent, but he's so bad at it. But he's so confident that he just runs with it.
When he went on that British podcast, like the two guys who were a bit weird, he's like, you guys have what we call autism.
Did he say that?
He's a loose cannon, but it's crazy how he had a 2-hour conversation with the Rizzler.
You know what? I know what I'm listening to on the way home today.
No,
I'm actually
that's-
curious now. Like that is a.
I reckon it's a good listen.
I think it's a listen.
Yeah.
I think it's a listen. There's no doubt.
Sorry, quick other two things. I forgot. I tried, did you try Kava when you were over there in Fiji?
I was young. I didn't try it.
Dude, I had 2 bowls of that stuff. Felt nothing.
It's like mud water, isn't it?
Yeah, it just felt like it just tasted like dirt water.
What is it
Essentially,
meant
it's
to
like
be?
it's like a root, like a plant that they dry out and then you mix it with water, and it's meant to be like a hallucinogen or like it's meant to like make you like space out and like calm down and stuff like that.
No.
Felt nothing, man.
I remember like taking a sip of my dad's one and it just tasted gross. But
Yeah,
people have some interesting experiences on cover.
Yeah.
They say.
apparently, like you can get some really good like experiences.
yeah.
And-
You
but
didn't feel-
that's what they call Fiji time. So Fiji time is actually when they all drink kava and they all kind of
Yeah, just vibe out.
Yeah, seeing Jesus and stuff like that.
Oh.
What's that one that like changes your life? That plant?
Ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca, yeah, bro. I've been hearing that on some podcast
Yeah,
recently.
Joe Rogan, I think.
Crazy,
talks
man.
about
Third eye.
Would you ever do it?
Ayahuasca? Nah, I think that stuff is...
Because you're like hallucinating for like 3 whole days straight type of
it.
vibe.
Nah, fuck that.
But like I heard it's actually like it's DMT maybe is what I'm thinking
I
of.
think Joe Rogan is DMT.
Yeah, so-
But I don't know if DMT is in ayahuasca.
No, I don't know either. But DMT like
Demilitarized. No, DMC. Sorry.
DMT is like I think it's like a 15-minute trip. Except
Okay.
you feel like it's days and days and days, but it's like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, time's all messed up. Allegedly.
Now, all these hallucinogens freak me out.
Mate, you don't want to go to Costa Rica, take ayahuasca and be spaced out for 8 hours and like have your worst lucid nightmares and all that.
That episode of The Simpsons where Homer tries that really chili and then has like a whole trip and he talks to a talking coyote.
Climb some stairs.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't have enough of this cover. Maybe it's a couple.
What's a recommended serve?
one? Hey,
What's a recommended intake?
dude, the guy was saying like 4 or 5, and you're like high as a kite essentially.
And you had how
Yeah,
many?
two
I
though.
two.
Just
Bro, that's hard.
2 for someone who's never tried it.
Yeah,
but
that's
it
true.
I don't know. I didn't
No,
really
like-
feel anything. I wanted to. I really wanted to, but no, I just.
we should have had more then. Should have another cover and then just
But then you might go over the edge, and then you're having a mad trip.
But I don't think it's like I don't know this, but I don't think it's like you're an acid. Like I think it's just
The first thing they said when they had like a kava ceremony, and the first thing they're like, kava is not a drug. And then I quickly opened up Google. I'm like, what is kava? Comes up first thing on Google, kava is a drug.
there's like a great Hamish and Andy clip that I watched like ages ago. They did this thing where it wasn't kava, but it was like some sort of indigenous like root drink that was
Right.
supposed to
So
similar thing, right? And like and what they did was pretty funny because they both had a cup and one of them had the root and the other one didn't.
Oh, classic.
Right? So they both took it and they were trying to figure out who was the one who was going to get high. And like the thing was though, Andy got high, but he didn't think he was. Do you know what I mean? So maybe you were, but you're just
But
so
how
engrossed
do they know
with
that
it.
he was high then?
No, because he was like, oh, I really just want to like, plank on the floor right now. Like I'd really like to do this. And Hamish's like, oh, would that make you feel good? He's like, yeah, that would make me feel really good. So obviously he's the one. Like you got fully loopy.
It's good. That's funny. And final one, just customer service announcement. I went to R.M. Williams the other day, took my boots. They were looking a bit mangly. Dude, they polished them for free. Dude, they look brand new now.
Did you replace the heels or anything? Or you just got the polish?
Just need a little touch up.
Man, you're really leaning into this finance, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you have them,
Lifestyle.
take them.
Turn into
It takes like 10 minutes. They do it for you. It's beautiful.
Is it a book-in service or is it
Just
you walk in?
Just walk in. Leave it with them for a bit. They called me. They took my number. Then they called me when I was ready.
What do you use with? You just have to put them in a bag. Like
Yeah,
you weren't
I
wearing.
No. Yeah, I was walking around barefoot across the towers.
I would have. I really would like a shoe shine, but like a classic shoe shine. When there's a guy,
Yeah, like a little,
With his
little
cloth.
poor Tommy
yeah.
with the berets, on his knees.
I think it's
wearing a shirt, vest, and
Yeah.
shorts.
I
Like
don't know.
cobblestone and stuff. Like
yeah. If you
Charles Dickens.
if someone's going to clean your shoes, they may as well do it the proper way. Not this impersonal touch that R.M. Williams does apparently.
Well, I'll take this in person touch any day of the week. That was a great service. Would recommend.
All right, today we are playing Missing Link. So this is the game where I give you a list of people and there is a thread that connects them all. And it's your job to work together to figure out this missing link. So, Migs and Sen, the first list of people is Tom Cruise, John Travolta, Elizabeth Moss, Kirstie Alley, and Beck.
Fucking Beck.
B-E-C-K,
That
Beck.
Grammy, or they won a Grammy that one time? It was controversial. Are they a band or a person?
Doesn't
I
matter.
believe it's a person. Is it?
It's a person.
It is. Like
Beck.
singular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They'll win something? They're on the same film, maybe?
Isn't John Travolta also part of Scientology? Are they all Scientologists?
They are all part
That's
of the Church of Scientology.
crazy, Sonny.
1-0 to you guys. We have a couple of them. So if you don't get the link, then I win the point.
All right.
We'll try. This one is an interesting one as well. So we got Freddie Mercury,
Oh,
Yes.
Michael Jack, Prince,
Michael Jackson. Okay.
Whitney Houston, and Elvis Presley.
They're all dead.
They're all dead musicians.
Yeah, but there's something about these dead musicians that makes it very special.
They're all dead African American musicians.
Big Elvis.
Is
Oh,
Freddie
you said-
Mercury?
Oh, yeah, never mind. I just remember
British.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney
and Mike. No, Whitney Houston is.
No, I know.
Okay.
No, I'll give you a hint. It is
Streets
something
won't
to do
forget.
with
Their
their
death.
death,
Okay.
right? But
Did you
there's
say Prince? Isn't Prince alive?
Did they all like OD?
nah.
Is Prince dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Is this news to you?
He's long dead.
Is he being serious?
Yeah, what's wrong, bro?
When Prince
When was the
died?
The
last time you
artist
heard?
formerly known as Prince is gone.
When was the
When
last
did
time you
that
heard a
happen?
Prince? When did Prince come out with a new song?
2016. Shit. Must have missed that.
Fucking hell. They died in their prime.
Maybe.
Elvis died on the
yeah,
toilet.
yeah. Did they all overdose? That sounds about right.
Nah,
They all die in the toilet.
nah.
I think it's just Elvis on the shitter.
Did Michael Jackson? He was in his bedroom. He overdosed.
They all died at home.
Nah,
Drugs? No.
it's not the type of death.
Were they?
Time of day, was it?
Yeah, all on a Saturday or something.
No, I'm not going to give you
The
that.
horse's name was Friday.
I don't think you get
Did
this.
they die mid album recording, mid tour?
Nah, you're
Oh,
not-
mid tour.
When they had a number one song?
No, let us keep guessing.
when I give you this, you're going to be quite angry actually. Now that I've led you down this garden path.
Oh, they were murdered. Allegedly murdered. Suspiciously, they died.
No bingo.
All right, give us a hint, Ro.
I
That's
don't.
in the right freaking direction, apparently.
Okay, well, it is something to do with their death, and then think of like AI as well potentially.
AI. They've been made into holograms.
Yeah.
That's the one. They have all had
Really?
holograms perform in public after their death.
MJ.
MJ. Yeah, when did that happen?
Who knows?
Elvis. I don't know any of these. I only know Tupac is the only hologram I know. Dude, that was crazy technology for whenever that Tupac one was.
Was that not recently?
Oh, dude, that was in a while ago, wasn't it? You come up with you give us the next round. I'll look this up.
All right, I'll give you the next round. So,
that was, you got the point there.
Mm.
Oh, no, sorry. No, Manu got it right. We got the point.
yeah, I've tried.
After heavy lifting.
Next one is, all right, here are the 5. Snoop Dogg,
Yes.
Martha Stewart, Shaquille O'Neal, Gordon Ramsay, Guy Fieri. What
Tupac
links
was
them?
2012 Coachella.
And it was a
Those playing
hologram.
along at home, yeah.
Mm.
They all go to jail.
No.
Big Martha Stewart.
Martha did.
Yeah.
Or drugs, I think, or something. Oh, no, money laundering, or something like that. Tax evasion,
They
maybe.
all.
Did Gordon
Murder.
Ramsay go to jail?
No,
that's why we're
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
Guy Fieri.
They all have a cookbook.
Yeah. Bang, surely.
Oh, it's close enough. They've all hosted cooking shows.
Yeah. That's good.
Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq. What?
What's he cooking?
Yeah, isn't that what it's called? What's cooking with Shaq? Or who's cooking with Shaq? Or can you smell what Shaq's cooking? I think that's what it's called.
Just all permutations
Yeah.
of Shaq and Cook.
Shaq and Cook.
All right, next one is Farlap, Kathy Freeman, Ned Kelly, Vegemite, and the Opera House.
Now
Those
we're
are the
going.
icons, man.
They are Aussie icons.
Well, they on
The
like
horse.
Mm.
dollar coins, $2 coins on the notes. Are they on $50 note?
But we're getting
Vegemite, though. That's the only one. I can see Ned Kelly, the Opera House, Farlap on a note.
Well, they made.
it's not a note. They're on something. It's not a note.
Stamps.
They're on some list.
They're featured on Australian postage stamps. That is
Yeah.
correct. All right, next one
When was
we
the last
have.
time you bought a stamp? Or have you ever bought a
I've
stamp?
never bought
I don't
a
think I've
stamp.
ever sent physical mail.
I think I've only needed a stamp once or twice in my life, and I have them sitting around at home.
Yeah.
Back in 15 years ago, whenever that may be.
At one point, why do you need a stamp anymore?
Maybe like, no, not now.
Yeah.
But maybe back then, sent a letter to
Wait, why don't you
a
use a stamp
relative
now?
or something.
Why do you?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Do they even sell them anymore?
But why were they different prices? How come there was 5-cent stamps, 20-cent stamps?
Because it depends where you're sending it, no?
Mm.
So you need a more expensive stamp to send it further.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Why? You just come in.
What is mind blowing about this? If you
What
order
is the stamp show?
if you order something from Sydney online, it's $5. If you order something from freaking Mozambique, it's
What is that little-
$30.
But what is a little stamp
It
show?
signifies you've paid the post office.
Oh, is
Now
that
they can
what
send it
means?
wherever.
Because you can just put it in a post box and they send
I
it.
see. Okay. So I actually didn't know what stamps were for.
I
And
thought they
now
were just
I
a
know.
little sticker decoration.
Dude, like I said, I've never sent physical mail before in my life.
Mm. email only. All right. Next one we have is Arnold Schwarzenegger, Clint Eastwood, Jesse Ventura, Imran Khan, and Manny Pacquiao.
Imran Khan.
What's the link?
It's Manny, dude. They all are goats of the game, man.
Who's the third one you said?
Jesse Ventura.
Who's that?
Let me actually find out for you. Hang on. I forgot who this person was.
Ace Ventura.
So there's Arnie. There's, what was the second one? Clint Eastwood.
Mm.
Big Manny Pacquiao.
And Imran
This
Khan.
is Jesse Ventura.
I couldn't tell you who that is.
Dude, he looks like fucking what's his name?
Looks
This
like
guy's got-
Avram Glazer, bro. That's who he looks like.
No, he looks like shit. Who's the father of modern porn?
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, he looks that's too quick off the tongue for you. Isn't that Ron Jeremy? Is Ron Jeremy still alive?
Oh, that's a name.
Bro, give me the names again
heard
while
in
Sen
years.
derails once again.
Arnold, Clint Eastwood, Ron Jeremy,
I think he passed away.
Imran Khan, and Manny Pacquiao.
Who's Imran Khan again?
Wait, are we doing the boxer Imran Khan?
Is that
or
Amir Khan?
We're talking the cricketer,
Oh, so it's a cricketer.
Imran Khan.
So they're all in politics. This is what I assume it is.
Are they, yeah, sports people in politics.
Wait. Ron Jeremy
Correct.
is alive.
Oh, this guy's having his own conversation.
He's alive, dude. His other names are Big Daddy, Ronnie, or the Hedgehog.
What?
Anyway, they've all gone into politics, I assume.
Yeah, Migs is correct. They are all sports people who have then transitioned into politics.
Clint Eastwood, a politician.
Sports people, Clint Eastwood.
Wait, hang on. Sorry.
Celebrities that have gone into
Yeah, it must be
It's celebrities. It's
yeah.
celebrities. It's
Okay.
celebrities. That's the link. All right. The last one is Donald Trump, Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton, Hulk Hogan, and Pamela Anderson.
Sex tapes. Is that what it is?
That is, wow. That's,
that was too quick, Sen.
But Donald Trump.
you already know this. It's either scandals, leaked sex tapes, or scandals caught on camera.
Very good.
I didn't know Donnie had one, to be honest.
I want to see it.
There you go. There's some research for you to do, Sen.
We actually did pretty well. Like, to be honest, when I was making up this list, right, there was some crazy links that I was, for example, The Rock, Shaq O'Neal, Hulk Hogan, Arnold, and John Cena. And the link is all have starred in family-friendly movies despite having careers built on fighting. Would you have got that?
I would have said WWE, something about SmackDown versus Raw. Or
Yeah. Well done. You guys did well.
Alrighty, we're back with top fives today. And we each got a couple. I'll kick us off. Mine are the top 5 corporate feelings. So number 5, I have when you get a seat on the metro.
Electric feeling, this one.
Very rare these days.
Yeah, or public
Or
transport in
any
general.
kind of public transport. The worst thing in the world. When going to work in general is already a massive drag, but having to stand on the way there, whether it be a bus or train, it's tough.
No, because when you're standing, it's not like you're standing in open space, open air, all right? you're pinned up like sardines, There's men, women, and children crushed up against you.
You're either crushing someone with your bag or you're getting crushed by a bag.
Yeah.
I want to clarify, only men or women are being crushed against me. No children whatsoever.
I don't know, some of the school children, actually, no, they're all sitting down, the little dogs. Get
Yeah,
up.
I mean, that's the worst part, that the kids are sitting. Dude, they don't even pay. We're paying full fare and they're forcing us to stand. And then the little kids who are standing with their bags on, mate, take it off. What are you doing?
Because the backpack is like twice the size of them. And suddenly they're occupying 2 spots, the surface area, the square meterage. Get rid of them.
Alright, at number 4, I have when the meeting you've been dreading all day gets cancelled last minute. And shout out to the heroes who cancel those meetings. They're the real MVPs.
Yeah, the worst thing about these meetings that you dread are often you're presenting.
Yeah.
And then it's in front of 10, 20 people that will have all sorts of questions, all sort of stupid questions as well. They'll put you on the spot and make you look like a fool in front of everyone. So when it gets cancelled, they just want it via email. You're laughing.
Yeah, you just kick the can down the road and then you just feel that dread 1 week later,
Or like Manu said, you just write an email and that's it. Hide behind your words.
This is the report. Emailed me back if you need anything.
I wish I could do that. But yeah, I think this is a 9 out of 10 feeling, I got to say. Because when the meetings get cancelled, especially if you're horribly underprepared, it's fantastic.
Chuck a sickie, I reckon.
What?
Offload
Instead
duty
of
to
doing
someone
it.
else.
Yeah, just keep ducking it.
Hey, you know the presentation I worked on for weeks? Can you present it now?
All right. At number 3, I have when you do a bit of work and you send it for review and you get no review comments.
Love a bit of validation from the boss, man. It makes you feel warm inside.
I mean, that's all you want, really. Just a little pat on the back is all you need to get you through your day.
Just any sort of encouragement.
Because 99% of the other times you can change this, update this, it's wrong, all this and that, man.
No,
relax sometimes.
It's the tone as well. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, hey, can you please fix this report? It's just like short, sharp, please fix here, please fix there.
It's
just
urgent.
sprinkled. Yeah, everything's urgent as well. So when the boss says no review comments, it's
all
honestly.
good for me.
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, crazy. Electric stuff. And number 2, I have when you go for a team lunch or team drinks and the boss chucks down the company card. Wow. Bonus points is if you went in thinking it was, out of your own pocket and then it turns out it's now covered. Even better.
Yeah, because sometimes the places they suggest are poo places, but also very expensive. So it's like, I don't want to spend money here, but I don't want to be that guy that everyone's eating lunch and having drinks. So I'm just there like, oh yeah, I ate earlier. I don't want to look like that. So when the company card is slapped down, mate, I'm getting whatever.
No, it's fill your boots sort of situation. It's fill your boots stuff, to be honest. It's literally order whatever you want. Maybe I'll go for the top shelf liquor. Maybe I'll go for the steak. It's treat yourself time.
But surely there's some, level of fair use. You can't take the piss.
No, I actually think you can take the piss a little bit.
Nah.
Because when I'm picturing this, is like the company card goes down and no one's checking. It's just order whatever you want, eat whatever you want, and everything will be kind of written off. It's not like the guy's like looking at, who's ordering what. When the company card goes down, it's hell for leather.
You don't think they're checking the receipt the next day and seeing, who ordered this, $50 shot of tequila?
No, I think you
as long as the total, I think, if it's not too crazy, whatever.
But I think even if the total is crazy, you're just lost in a sea of people,
And finally, number 1, the best corporate feeling is when you get the notification from your bank saying your pay has been deposited into your account.
Wow. Worlds open up. You feel like I could do anything now.
I'll tell you what, my favorite day of the month, the 14th. And you know why that is?
Why?
It's because my pay gets deposited into my account. Finally, the fruits of my labor.
Been slaving away for 30 days and 30 nights. And finally, it's here.
Just for that ping when CommBank notifies me.
My 12 favorite days of the year. 14th of January, 14th of February, 14th of March. All the days when, when 14th falls on a weekend. You get it on the 11th or the 12th.
Mate, that's like hitting a feature on the pokies.
It is. It actually is. It's like showing, a thirsty man a whole fountain of water. It's Jesus. It's
an
good
oasis.
stuff.
No, it's because especially
Gets into my veins.
Especially when it comes on the 11th or 12th, because I myself, obviously, only recently started using a calendar. Do you put down like when you get paid? Do you put payday in your calendar?
No, I just know. Like you said, I also get the middle of the month, so I just know 14th, or if it's on the 14th, 11th, or 12th.
It's one of the only things I don't need a reminder for. I know. I have muscle memory of when it will
I
hit.
know it off by heart.
So I also don't really know what day of the month it is. So, I don't know when it's on the 11th or when it's on the 12th. So when it does hit on that day, wowee.
It's a nice little surprise.
Yeah, it's a happy surprise, I got to say.
All right, who's up next?
All right, I've got the top 5 best days at work. In at number 5, I have the day you get promoted. Wowee. What a day this is.
I'll tell you what, the people on my LinkedIn love that day as well, because that's when you see, I am proud to announce I started a new role. Oh, no, sorry. I've been promoted to senior associate at so-and-so, and, everyone updates their LinkedIn.
Yeah, because first you get the pay rise.
Yeah.
Then you get the status of work. But most importantly, you get the status on LinkedIn.
How many likes on a LinkedIn post before it's a flop, you reckon?
Well, I feel like
your connections to likes ratio, what does it need to be?
I've never considered
Do you have
that.
500 plus connections on LinkedIn?
I got 1,000 plus connections on LinkedIn.
Look at this nerd, man.
Dude, I'm going to set the stage. So
Do you just add anyone and everyone on LinkedIn?
No, so I think I add people in my industry or like who do my same role.
Who you've met, or just in general, you just add them?
Well, obviously the people who I've met.
Yeah.
But
Are you adding people you haven't met?
Yeah,
That's crazy
I had some
work.
product managers,
Really?
people who I've met. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just add them.
Are you meant to? I actually don't know how to use LinkedIn, I'll be honest with
Look, I'll be honest, right? Unpopular opinion. I think LinkedIn is like my favorite social media.
It shows.
And like,
It really shows.
like I'm not out here being a LinkedIn influencer, but I do think the content on LinkedIn is actually pretty good.
What, like, I've been seeing a few more of those funeral posts on LinkedIn.
What? Is this a thing now?
No,
I've seen the one that you showed me the other
so
Yeah, go on.
I showed, so one of the posts, this is actually a crazy thing, but someone on LinkedIn passed away. And then I think their family jumped in on their account and then posted on this guy's profile, hey, we regret to inform you that this person has passed. But because it's posted by that person, it's extremely jarring.
It's weird. It's like if Sen goes, unfortunately, Sen has passed away. It's just what's happening.
It's just what's happening.
At least the ones I'm seeing, people are posting on their behalf. There's a bit more logic there.
So anyways.
So that's the content you think is electric.
No, funeral posts aside. People think LinkedIn is garbage, but I actually think there's
it's all clickbait.
No, there's high quality
it's
posting.
It's always clickbait. They want me to click the see more button and then it's all just garbage underneath.
Dude, you're following the wrong people.
But what I love about LinkedIn and promotion days is you can tell when Deloitte has their promotion day. Because everyone I know that works at Deloitte, promoted.
And that's the thing, like oftentimes that will be the highest liked thing you ever do.
Yeah.
Your promotion days, you know. Second, maybe only to getting a new job.
True.
So you're just getting dopamine deluxe, you know, from every single person congratulating you. And then you get to like professionally reply back to them. I actually love on those posts.
How do you comment on
Dude,
LinkedIn?
I comment fast and loose.
Yeah, same.
I'm no grammar, nothing, fire emojis, like,
but I look at other people are writing full sentences. Like if I knew someone like colloquially as maybe Ro, I would be writing, congratulations, Rohit.
Yeah.
Where in real life, I would never say that.
Oh, you're being formal.
No, I'm fast on the loose like you. Like the other day, I said congratulations, mate, on one of my friends' posts, but then everyone else is like full saying he's Govy.
No, they're adding him. They're saying, oh, congratulations, you know, Senthor Thavindra you know, with a little clapping emoji.
I'm a big fan of the auto-generated responses. I remember, especially like just coming out of uni, everyone was a big fan. So you'd post something and you could see all the boys just auto-generated responses at the wazoo.
Congrats! Exclamation mark! Just bang! Send that through the pipeline.
Kudos.
Do you do any of the other reacts? There's obviously like, but then there's also found this thoughtful.
I show a care react sometimes.
What do you mean, bro? I hate those ones.
It's good. It's good
One
stuff.
thing about LinkedIn is it's still rogue like old Facebook, where if you like someone's, I can still see it on my feed, even though I don't know that person. That freaks me out.
That's right.
But I guess that's the whole point, right, of building your network. But like that used to be like when you can comment on people's friendships on Facebook.
What a time to be alive that was.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, we digress. Number 4, Ro.
All right. In at number 4, I have the days when your manager goes on leave.
Oh, mate. You're basically on leave as well.
It's a 2-for-1 deal at that stage.
Your manager's never planning out. If they're on leave for 2 weeks, they're not planning out 2 weeks of work. They're going to say, this is what we need to do right now. Figure out the rest. So once you do that, you don't need to figure anything out. You wait till they're back and they'll figure it out for you.
All right. In at number 3, I have a time period. January 17th to February the 1st.
Niche.
Because you know what? This is the time where everyone is still on leave. The year has started, but truly, has it started?
Nah.
Absolutely not. The year starts after Australia Day because, you know, the first couple of weeks back, everyone's kind of, you know, moseying in. Some people are coming back January 10th when, you know, you're supposed to. Some people have taken an extra 2 weeks for the kids. And suddenly you're sitting there without a real plan for the year. You're a sheep without a shepherd. You're looking for direction.
Does January even exist? Like in the corporate calendar?
world? No. The best feeling off that is when if you work in client services and you start January 17th, but the client's back January 27th. So there's literally nothing you can do. Your hands are tired.
Yeah, then it's just a bit of solitaire on the side.
Exactly. It's professional development, mate. As you go chess.com and smack some people across the world.
In at number 2, I have the day you find out what your bonus is.
Yeah, wow. This is for me, this is probably number 1. So I'm curious to see what you got one, but now this is a great feeling.
People might think, oh, it's the day when the bonus hits your account, but it's not that.
Nah, because that's usually a month or 2 after. So it's already, that feeling's already sunk in. This is, you're finding it for the first time. So this is, your dreams are running wild at this point.
Yeah, you sit there, you see, I've got a 10% bonus, I've got a 20% bonus, and suddenly you're thinking, mate, what do I want? Fundamentally, my Maslow's, you know, needs are met. But now it's time to dream.
It's time to move up the pyramid.
It's time to prophecy because you can have whatever you want at that stage.
It's like free money, low key, right? Because you've never accounted for the bonus most of the time in your financial plan.
Correct.
No, exactly.
So you're right. Everything's paid for. All your debts are paid for the year, mate. What's happening? Rolex? What?
This is house money you're playing with. You're cashing checks that you probably can't even afford.
No, the best thing about this day is your bonus is also a review, so you don't know what's going to happen. So maybe a month in, you're like, am I going to get no bonus? Am I going to get 5? Am I going to get 10? Well, how has the company performed? Got to factor in all these stupid things, but then bang, 15%. Here we go.
Right, you're cheering. You're absolutely cheering. And finally, the best day at work is the day you hand in your resignation.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That is, I would give that number one.
Fair enough. That is number one.
Because the best part about this is you have greener pastures. Regardless of what it is, you're resigning for a reason. Even if it's just to fuck off this job that's been stressing you, you're gone.
And the thing is, there's a notice period oftentimes.
Yeah.
So you've handed in your resignation and then suddenly you're getting paid for 4 weeks of notice and you can just twiddle your thumbs the whole 4 weeks. You're handing over stuff, you're writing documents, but really no one cares if you're doing work because you're not there. You don't exist.
There's no accountability anymore.
You're a fugazi, exactly.
Well, you're an idea of an employee.
You're not really an employee. Your job done. And sometimes you hand in your resignation and they walk you out.
Yeah, you get gardening leave.
And suddenly
that's the best scenario.
Oh my goodness. So, handing in your resignation is just a fantastic
I mean,
day
pro
at
tip
work.
for young players, no matter where you're going to, if you resign, just tell them you're going to a competitor and just pray that they give you gardening leave.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Legally, you actually don't have to tell where you're going. But if it is a competitor, you do have to tell them. So that's why you can just say, I'm going to a competitor, but I can't tell you who.
Oh.
And then they just march you out the door.
Everyone's a competitor these days. You know what I mean? I'm competing against anyone. So let's say you work at a bank.
Yeah.
Mate, you go to a...
Obviously, it has to be within banking, the same kind of area.
No, but what if you're not even going to banking? Like, what if you're going to, let's say, Facebook or something?
Of course not then.
No, you still drop in the competitor. You don't know. Meta could be opening up a client services or something.
It could be a non-traditional lender soon. Who knows?
You never know. All right. And then playing off that, I've got the worst 5 days of work. In at number 5, I have when the company announces return to office.
This is a dreadful day, especially recently, because I have planned my life to be at home. Do chores on this day, meal prep on this day, go get a haircut this day, or do whatever, be able to go to other place after work. All of a sudden, they go in hot with 3 days back in the office. My life is in ruins.
Yeah.
I got to replan everything.
And that's the thing. Like, some people have moved out to the Central Coast. They've bought properties, in rural, faraway places where they and only they can afford. And suddenly you're asked, hey, can you come back to work 3 to 5 days a week? Because they ramp it up, right? They go, I'll just come back 1 day. You know what? Time to come back 3 days. And then before you know it, you're there 5 days, sometimes even 6 days on the weekend. Just an absolute nightmare of a day.
See, the Westpac CEO said that he wants everyone working Christmas Day as well.
Does he?
That's what he said.
I saw something on the Aussie corporate about that, but there was too many screenshots and there were too little font, so I didn't read it.
Yeah, he said he works Christmas Day and he expects his employees to do so as well.
You reckon that's true?
So, yeah, well, I think this guy was ex-Goldman Sachs, so probably. They're all psychos.
No, if he worked at Goldman Sachs on his Christmas Day, that's not the same thing
So he's trying to bring
Westpac.
that mentality to Westpac.
Yeah, you know what? I do have shares of Westpac, so I will be wanting them
As
to
in
work
via
Christmas
an
days.
ETF or direct shares?
No, I did. So my first ever investment was Westpac.
What was your fundamental analysis there? What valuation technique did you use?
Well, I had just learnt the term blue chip share.
Fair enough.
And was that the first search on examples of blue chip shares?
Westpac.
It was, it was the, I think Combank had like a little package that you could buy of like different banks. It might
Comsec?
Yeah, Comsec. It was like a ETF package, but it wasn't like your VDHG or your beta shares.
It was just
the
big four banks.
They would just like package and say like the finance ETF sort of situation, but it wasn't an ETF. It was literally 5 shares just put into this bucket and just sold to consumers.
This seems wild to me.
And so I looked in there and I fundamentally didn't understand anything at the time.
Right.
So I looked in there and I saw what are the things in there. And I remember seeing Westpac and I remember thinking, oh, that sounds like a really, good business.
You were bullish on Westpac.
Oh,
A smart man would invest in this.
And so I still have it,
Should have gone CBA, mate.
I should have gone any other bank, dare I suggest. So I do need them to shape up, as it were.
Fair enough.
All right, in at number 4, I have when you go to the office and there are no seats available. And this is honestly one of the worst days imaginable because you sit there, you look in, you have a scan, all the seats are taken. So now you have to think, okay, where do I sit? And you look across and there's the kitchen with no back support and you're sitting on a stool with no monitor.
It's a horrible feeling because you're going to work. You're not even, it's a bad start to the day. You have to go into the office to begin with. You're not enjoying it. And then you have to do that walk of shame like a little mug, getting in at 9 and everyone's seeing you scour each aisle of monitors just to find one and you don't find one. Then where am I going to find you? In the kitchen.
In the kitchen or anywhere else. Like some people are sitting on couches with no table. Do you know what I mean?
It's better off going home at that point.
Yeah, but you can't because you're scared. You have to be there.
Yeah.
It's mandated, brother.
No good, no good. All right. In number 3, we have the first day back after your annual leave.
Oh, this is one of the most depressing feelings, really. I mean, mentally, you're probably still on annual leave, but physically you're back.
Because you're sitting there, I don't know, maybe for the last 2 weeks, you've been in Europe.
Yeah.
You've been traveling around. And the thing is, you haven't had the foresight to say your annual leave ends, and giving yourself a little buffer. So as soon as you land, the next day, you got to be at work, which means, unfortunately, you're jet lagged. Unfortunately, it means you've got no business being at work. And you're just sitting there, first of all, dreaming about your time away, but also just feeling crap while you're at your desk.
This happened to me. I was literally dreaming. I missed my first 3 meetings of the day. I logged in at 1 and woke up to like 10 messages. Where are you, mate? Horrible feeling.
And I think you just got to give yourself a bit of time to recover. Like, especially if you go on like a demanding holiday, like you're not just chilling at a resort, like you're actually, traveling, as it were. It's a little bit dicey. So, in at number 2, we have when HR puts an unprompted meeting in your calendar.
That's never a good
Yeah,
sign.
it's never no good. No good comes from an unprompted meeting.
Can I decline that?
Especially when they put feel free to bring a support person to this meeting.
Yeah.
No good. Absolutely zero good comes from that.
I feel like the feeling in your stomach just drops.
Yeah.
It's a genuine nightmare.
You know what's about to happen.
And you better get ready.
What's the point of bringing a support person? What are they meant to do? They got a
Coddle
job
ya.
for me?
They got no business being there. They're just there to pat you on the back, tell you everything's going to be okay, and it is what it is.
No, do you remember, boys, the only episode of Critical Banter we have deleted? If you look through all 300 and something episodes, what are we up to? 15?
Some up
16
there.
maybe?
Maybe.
There's only one episode that has been deleted.
Wow.
And that's when one of my friends came on. We got a friend of the show onto the podcast as a guest, and he told us his stories about being employed as an airport cleaner. And he basically just decided to slander the company, say they were like, wiping the blood off the
I mean,
toilets.
it wasn't slander if it's true.
Yeah. Well,
Allegedly.
So he was saying things like, there'd be like blood in the toilets, which they'd use the rag to wipe off, and then they'd use those same rags on like the TV screens that you kind of, you watch shows on. Anyway, so he went on and he gave this whole, beautiful account. Honestly, one of my favorite episodes. And maybe if we have a Patreon, it comes back on.
Oh, yes.
Because I'll tell you what, that was a fantastic episode.
It was.
And it's a shame that it disappeared. But
in general, like even past that story.
No,
like,
even
it was
past
just
that
all of
story.
it.
It was a cracker.
Great
But
episode.
so he told us that story, and then I asked him, as a friend, I said, hey, do you mind sharing this online? Because at the time, we were just a small independently run local podcast.
All our listeners sit in this room at that point.
Smaller than we are now.
And we're still independently run. Just make that very clear. We've not taken private investment.
But equity mates, please.
So I asked him to share it on Facebook, and I said, hey man, it would mean the world to me if you could just promote this, and maybe some of your friends would listen, word of mouth marketing, as it were. And so he did that, and to his credit and to our credit, people listened. Unfortunately,
Too many people listened.
Unfortunately, one of the listeners was the CEO of that company. And so they brought him in. They fired him promptly, and they told him to bring a support. What is it?
A support person or something like that.
And so that person's job was just to sit there and kind of like console him while the HR department and, whoever else was involved in the meeting just berated him for 30 to 40 minutes about
crazy.
laws, about slander, legalities and other
defamation
things.
and
Yeah.
everything. Wow.
All this sort of gear. So, support person does nothing. But I mean, going back to it, yeah, obviously, I don't know, if HR puts a meeting on, it's just at that stage, it's get your things in order. It's like write your will because you're not going to be here for very long.
At that stage, you go linkedin.com, you click jobs and you see what's out there.
Open
That's
to
right.
work.
All right. And in number one, the worst day is when your best friend at work leaves.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in this scenario where my two best mates left when I was at KPMG, and yeah, you just get endless calls from directors, managers, partners, just essentially making sure that you're not suicidal and that you're not on the way out as well. And you just gotta, sit there and lie to them and say, no, of course not. I'm here for life as well.
I'm a lifer.
While you're on your other monitor applying for jobs while you're talking to them.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not only that. It's just like you trauma bond with these people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you've shared everything. You're in the trenches because it's like war.
Correct.
Do you know what I'm saying? And so when they leave, you're now stuck by yourself in this just, world
It's actually
of
betrayal
dread.
if you think about it. They just left you here on your own.
How dare they?
Yeah. What's that? What's it called? Survivor. But what is it?
Survivorship, but victim
Survivor's
mentality.
guilt. Sorry.
Yeah,
Survivor's guilt.
I was just chucking victim's guilt. Yeah, I am a victim.
Oh, it's late. Manu, what do you got?
All right, we'll move on to me. Alrighty, my top 5 is the top 5 Australian streets won't forget moments. So these are some cultural moments, maybe online, maybe just in general in Australia, that when I mention it, it's going to ring some bells, going to uncover some memories. All right, in at 5th, I have when John Bernard was predicting the COVID cases every day during COVID. You remember that, boys?
Dude,
The GOAT of 2021.
mate, this guy was Nostradamus. How did he do it? It was crazy.
Every day, you'd probably at like 8 or 9 p.m., you'd open up Instagram, put a reel out, doing his mathemagics. Bang, 202. Next morning, what does Gladys say? There's 202 cases.
How did he do it?
Wow.
Still to this day, I don't know how he did it.
This is what I've heard. This is. I don't know if this is confirmed, but the people at New South Wales Health were getting so angry by John's prophecies that they put out like a little email honey trap. So they'd send out, to some people they'd send there's like 400 cases, and to Migs they might say it's like 654 cases, and then whatever John posted that fateful evening is how they realized which team or which person was the leak.
Leaking.
They found the source. Damn.
But I did like that, that he got creative with it. He would come up with different formulas on the whiteboard or different ways to announce what the numbers were. It was crazy. Fair play to him.
Now that era was honestly special because you're sitting there and it's like primetime television.
It's because you have nothing else to look forward to.
You gather the family around. Come, John just posted.
It's like the moon landings. This generation's moon landing.
Where were you on that day?
He predicted 207. Alrighty. In at 4th, I have the $10 Long Island iced teas from Sanctuary Hotel. So this is a niche one, but the ones that know, they know. Back in, I would say 2015 to like until COVID, around 2020-ish. You could start your night at a Sanctuary Hotel and you get Long Island iced teas for $10. And my God, do they pack a punch. They honestly put like 3-4 standard drinks worth of alcohol. Just free pour. Top it off with a bit of Coke, and 2 of those sort your night out.
Dude, pound for pound, that had to be the best value drink in Sydney, I would say. What, $10 for what? 4 standards, 3 standards? Unreal value.
Bettered only maybe by Little Fat Lamb,
Of course.
which was an 8 standard drink for $8.
Those things are actually kind of fucked if you think about it. Dude, like, I knew people who used to down one by themselves. That's disgusting.
No, because as a broke uni student, right, you've got 2 options.
Yeah.
Right, you got Little Fat Lambs, or if you want to go out and have a classy night, you start off at Sanctuary Hotels. You down 3 or 4 Long Island iced teas, and then you'd head to karaoke.
That's it. That's all you needed. $30-$40.
Sorry, let me rephrase that, right? You're down your 3 or 4 Long Island iced teas, you go clubbing, and then you go to karaoke.
That's the rotation. That's a holy trinity back in the day.
And so that's $30-$40, and that gives you,
Endless
hours of fun.
Endless fun, really.
And then what? $10 for a Zinger box, on $12 for a Zinger box, and then $4 for the bus home. Great night.
Just like that, $50, mate, you got your night sorted. $50 these days
dude,
gets you around. You know what I mean?
Nothing included, brother. Alrighty. I said number 4 was niche, but number 3 is even more niche. In at number 3, I have those golden arches from Vivid Sydney 2016. Don't think 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm talking 2016. It was the golden arches, I would say, in that garden near the Opera House, where every man and their dog snapped a photo, put on their Facebook DP.
I can actually picture it in my mind right now.
You know what? I'm going to find one and pop it on the screen right now.
I reckon that year I saw like 30 people post that as their DP on Facebook or Instagram posted, you know? Why though? What about it was so enthralling?
For those that don't know, it's literally
it was just
an arch.
That's it.
Like probably 2 heads taller than the average person. Not some grand arch that's like 20 meters high. It's a bang average arch with like
Just
those fairy lights that you can get from Kmart.
Bunnings or some shit.
Wrapped around and bang, there you go. Talk of the town for the whole year.
I don't know. The hold that those arches had on Sydney that year, it has to be studied. Because I reckon that's when Vivid really started to pop off.
Yeah.
It's because everyone was like, oh, where is that? You know what I mean? And so 2017, 2018, mate, every man and their dog are going to Vivid. But did you guys have an arch photo?
No, I didn't have an arch photo.
I went to go see it, but no, I didn't take a photo.
As in like, oh, you didn't take a photo. I definitely took a photo, but you didn't have to put it on Facebook, did you?
No, I probably did take a photo, but no, I didn't put it up anyway. No one needs to see the 1,000th arch photo.
Yeah, well, in 2016,
it was the talk of the town,
It was the talk of the town. Literally, I remember that was the first year like I was excited to go to Vivid. And, you know,
probably last year as well.
Yeah, to be fair, we've released every year when Vivid has come out, I think we've released some sort of slander about it. But in 2016, you know what? You wouldn't hear a piece of slander from me.
All right, in second spot, I have the KFC Crushers.
Bring it back.
This is one of those that when you hop on Facebook, every couple of weeks, you're going to see some nostalgia posts. You're like, bring back the KFC Crushers. Why did they ever leave? Especially the Golden Gate Time one.
I was going to say specifically the Golden Gate Time one. Wow. What about, you thought eating Golden Gate Times were good. How about blending them up and drinking them? Jeez. Whoever thought of that at KFC?
Bravo.
Well done.
Whoever thought to blend them, but then also add the pieces still.
Yeah.
So when you drink it, you get, it's like bubble tea. You little something in there just to have a bit of texture.
Why do they ever think that getting rid of it was a good idea?
Dude, I reckon,
who asked them?
I think Golden Gate Time has stitched them up massively there.
You reckon?
Yeah, because Golden Gate Time traditionally premium ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so they're probably charging KFC. They've seen the demand and they're suddenly charging KFC as much as possible. And KFC is like, you know what? We're going to get rid of the whole Crusher range.
Just bring it back for 1 month only.
But no, that's just my theory. I agree. My memory of the Golden Gate Time Crusher was me finishing my year 5 selective school examination. And my mum took me to KFC where I was treated to a beautiful zinger box.
Wow.
And a Crusher, Golden Gate Time specifically, you know, for my year of literally, you know, hard labor is what it was.
And you were satisfied. That, you know, solved the year.
Yeah, I didn't even care how I went in the exam.
As long as you had the Crusher, mate.
I was
sorted.
happy. I was happy.
All right, in at number 1, the top Australian streets won't forget moment. It's Ziz.
Rest in peace.
A legend, an icon. Everyone knows Ziz.
I was only to joke about Ziz, all right? This guy had a hold of the teenage male population, you know, from 2007 onwards. You know, I don't know when he died. I forgot when he died, but
2011, I want to say.
2011. All right. So, and then, you know, if you watch Ziz The Legacy by his brother, Saeed Segovich, aka Chessbra
of Chessbra fame.
You can't help but almost weep.
Oh, no, for sure.
At the inspiration of that man.
I mean, he basically single-handedly inspired an entire generation of young boys to go to the gym. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I reckon anyone from our grade, our school, our cohort that went to the gym would have watched some Ziz videos beforehand.
Not even our grade. I genuinely think like any teenage boy who's like, you know, probably between 25 to 35. The only reason, currently right now, the only reason they're jacked is because they, you know, went and got an Anytime Fitness, a Fitness First membership. You know, they sat down and watched some Ziz motivational videos and then they pumped the, you know, bench press deluxe.
What a legend. Gone too soon, but inspired a whole generation. That is crazy. That's why he has to be top spot.
The streets will not forget Ziz.
Alrighty, I've got the top 5 Asian traditions. At number 5, I have karaoke.
Absolute classic. As a Filipino, this is in every single household.
Why is karaoke such a big thing in Asia?
They love to sing, man. They're joyful people. This is the one creative outlet people have to have fun.
To be fair, it is pretty good. Drinks are flowing. Everyone's having a good time. You can sing. I mean, if they have YouTube, you can sing any song in the world, really.
Mate, it doesn't have to even be drinks. My mum has one of these machines, a Magic Sing. Shout out Magic Sing. They power the whole Filipino karaoke community. She just sings whenever she likes. Doesn't have to be late at night. Doesn't have to be drinks. Doesn't have to have even people over. Just whip out the Magic Sing, sing a few songs and call it a day.
Wait, can you actually explain how the Magic Sing works?
It's like a PlayStation. You just plug it into the HDMI and then there's microphones that
connect to it,
and then you just plug in numbers and whatever. It's like the karaoke we have.
No, but on the screen is a list of songs?
There's a song book.
Right.
And you plug in the, 3408 and then it'll play the song you've selected and then bang, the lyrics come up. Gives you a score at the end. I've never gotten 100, the little rat bastards. I don't know why.
It's like SingStar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How much does a sing? What is it?
Magic Sing? Come on, man. I think it's pretty cheap. I think the added songs is the additional expense. If you want to buy a song pack or you want to get the updated songs. That's, I think, where the significant dollars are out.
Yes. I mean, we went to karaoke last night, Migs, so I'll tell you what. A fantastic evening, I must admit.
Electric. You missed out, Senny.
I thought Magic Singh was a Punjabi guy who does card tricks.
You're just waiting on that one?
Dude, I saw him sitting in there for like a minute, waiting for us to shut up, just so he could tell his joke.
Yeah, funny. At number 4, I have the abundance of food at any kind of Asian gathering or event, birthday party, or even if you just go to a restaurant, just ordering bare food.
I feel like an Asian family gathering is one of the only places where you'll take home more than what you've brought.
That's right.
Because you'll bring one dish of, I don't know, meat, let's say, or spring rolls, whatever, but you're coming back with a bit of everyone's stuff. Because everyone brings so much as well. So there's so many leftovers.
That's the thing. Like usually you think if there's, let's say 20 people at the family gathering, you're bringing one dish, but everyone's bringing one dish. So you think, oh, maybe I'll, make for like 6 or 7 because there'll be so much food there. But people seem to just be making for 20 or 30.
Yeah, you always make for more.
They make for like double the amount of people there are. So when it comes back, you're in the takeaway box. You're at the end of the night, filling your boots with takeaway, and you've got meals for the next 2 days. It's fantastic.
To be fair, food is such a big part of Asian society. If I go to any kind of brown wedding, the first thing is I'm thinking about the food. Like, how good is the food? What time is the food coming out at? Can I attack the food now? So it kind of makes sense, I guess.
But it's nice. It's actually one of my favorite things about Asian culture, I got to say.
And it's always sharing as well. Like there's no individual ordering when you're at an Asian restaurant or, it's always, it's our food. It's not your food.
That's right.
I mean?
And you know what? Like the thing is that when you go I went on exchange and I was out with some Europeans and we went to a beautiful Thai restaurant. And so I'm sitting in my head, I'm like, well, obviously we just got the classics, right? Some sauteed chicken, send some green curries, a pad thai or a pad see ew, if you will.
A bucket of rice to share.
No worries at all, right? I look around and I'm just seeing blank faces. Absolutely no one's biting at that. Someone ordered a green curry and rice for themselves.
That's crazy because they give you so much.
Yeah.
It's
designed to share.
Yeah, that's right. But the thing is, they don't understand. They didn't understand that it's like, you get to try a little bit of everything, which is, I guess, the best part of it, dare I suggest.
Because I want green curry, but I also want pad thai, pad see ew, a bit of everything.
Yeah, I like to, mix and match the flavors, but you don't get that sometimes. But yeah, the sharing culture is honestly unmatched. I actually I've not been to a restaurant where I haven't shared, dare I suggest.
Only like a fine dining, like uppity kind of restaurant.
Well, yeah, let's say you're going, but if you're going to dinner with almost anyone, I'm always offering a split.
Oh, yeah.
Almost always. And people, sometimes when it's not even appropriate to offer a split, it's like, how about you get the schnitzel and I'll get the ribs and we'll share?
That's play on.
At a pub?
Yeah.
What can't you share?
Yeah, exactly. Ice cream, probably. No.
You get a section bowl, cut in half.
No, like an ice cream cone.
I have a lick, you have a lick.
No, that's I draw the line at ice cream cone. You can't share that.
All right, number 3, I have the use of the bidet. What wonderful technology it is. I'm actually shocked it hasn't gone into the Western Hemisphere yet.
With the heated toilets as well. The heated toilet seats, I should say as well.
That I can go without that. I don't mind that. That's whatever. But the bidet is unbelievable.
What? Migs, didn't you not try the bidet?
That is correct.
This guy.
Dude, how could you not, man?
I was scared by these Western values. That was the problem, man. I didn't buy into the Asian culture. And you know what?
The anus.
And you know what? On me. That's on me. I should have done it.
If you go back to Japan, are you going to try the bidet?
I'm absolutely shitting water up my ass. 100%.
Good.
Dude, just let the toilet tickle your bum hole. It's genuinely an unreal feeling.
Weren't you boys talking about the precision of it as well?
Yes. It's like you have
I actually can't genuinely explain how baffling it is. Like, you can sit in any position on the throne, and no matter where your bumhole is, they somehow it's like a Ronaldo free kick, bro, straight into your anus. It's unreal.
No, and then you got a little joystick sort of situation where you can adjust it if you
Or
want
like
to.
your side mirrors.
Yeah. It's like that sort of mechanism.
I reckon it's made by Mitsubishi as well, bro. Crazy.
But it's wild, bro.
Life-changing.
Genuinely.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
you don't need to sit there and wipe your bum anymore, right? You don't need to fear about accidentally fingering yourself because you got the cannon just shooting water straight up your bum.
I'm still giving it a
courtesy.
A dry or a
Yeah,
white?
you pat it down dry, but that's all you need. Just one and done.
No, there's also a
You're
wipe
not sitting
as
there
well.
excavating, you know?
That is true. You're not digging for gold. That is a fair point. But you're giving it a couple of wipes just to make sure it's done its job.
No, I actually didn't. I trusted it.
Fundamentally, I didn't trust it. I wasn't used to it. It's a fear of the unknown.
Dude, after the first one, I was ready to just submit to it. Like, it's insane technology, man.
At one of my friend's house, they installed a bidet. And this is before I went to Japan. So I didn't really know what it was. It was just like this attachment on the toilet. And so I just pulled the trigger. And it bidet me in the face, dude.
What did you expect?
Bro,
you got bum juice on your face. Oh, yuck.
And because it shot at such a velocity, it like went and hit the roof. And you can still see the bidet juice on the roof.
What? As if you wouldn't shoot it away from you.
No, it's
Do you think it was a flush or something?
no, I didn't know what it was. Like I was just experimenting. It was like it's an attachment on the toilet.
So it's not one of the handheld ones.
No, of course I know what that is.
Okay, well,
It's like an attachment on the toilet, and it was just a thing
it's a
pointing.
little
A little scope. And I thought, oh, what the hell is this? Let me just do this to see what happens.
and bang,
And then bang, straight in the face.
That's crazy.
No good.
All right, at number 2, I have something near and dear to my heart: taking your shoes off at home. You know, I can't imagine it. How can you be out all day, you know, wearing your shoes, God knows where you are, probably going into toilets, walking in mud, and then you're just walking straight into your house, through your living room, into your bedroom.
Which may be carpet.
Yeah,
Even worse.
disgusting.
It's a criminal offense.
Take your shoes off.
And adjacent to this is the idea of home clothes, because I've talked to some European or white friends and they just don't understand the concept of having a separate group of clothes that you wear just for home, different to the clothes you wear out.
I thought this is universal. Surely everyone
Ah,
does it.
man, it's crazy. The fact that sometimes I have to explain, this shirt that I got from 2005, that's no longer good to wear out. I only wear at home now. So I think they're just throwing shirts out if they're not good to wear out.
When do you retire a shirt? When does a outside shirt go to a home shirt?
If you drop a stain, which I have on many Uniqlo Airisms, drop a stain on that,
Or
get a...
UNSW circa 2016 to
Exactly,
2018
when they give out
t-shirts.
when they gave out free shirts at O Week, those are home shirts. There's a hole in it. If the neckline's ripped, if there's any defects on it, home shirt.
If it has a hammer and sickle on it.
I can't believe you got us communism shirts.
Dude, they're great home shirts, man.
No, they're not comfy at all.
They're not comfy.
They're
Really?
so itchy.
I tried it once. It's not comfy. Maybe because I was not communist, so it didn't like
You gotta
align with
buy
me.
into the ideology, that's why.
Yeah, maybe.
I think how I've had it explained is like white people will have like outside clothes, which they'll wear at home. And then when it's time to sleep, they'll chuck on pajamas.
Right.
Whereas, I mean, I personally don't have pajamas, but I know some people do have pajamas.
Yeah.
So if it's not outside clothes, it's home clothes and I sleep in those.
Yeah.
Some people might have, 3 sets. Outside clothes, inside clothes, and pajamas.
What are your thoughts on people who sleep in the nude? Sorry, just as an aside.
Free balling,
Yeah.
cock out and everything.
Yeah, cock and balls, the whole.
You do that, Ro?
Nah, it's too cold. It's not in the winter.
Oh, what about summer?
Not in the summer either. It's I need at least 2 layers of protection. Underwear and
2?
shorts.
From who? Protection.
Yeah, from whoever, intruders.
Do you wear underwear to sleep?
Of course.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I heard that's common, but I like everything just being nice and
No,
compact.
I need looseness. Even wearing like Even in winter, wearing like pants, sweatpants, I can't do it. Sometimes it's too
Really?
tight, or I don't know, my calves get really warm. Shorts and t-shirt always.
No matter what.
I'll
Any
chuck
time
on
of
more
year.
blankets if I need to, but I'm not putting pants on when I sleep.
Shorts and dude, I would freeze in winter in shorts and t-shirts.
Wait, not even a hoodie or something?
Nah, dude.
That is crazy.
That is.
I'll pile on a second blanket if I have to.
Was you not chucking on the heater or anything? It's
Or maybe
just-
the heater on. Maybe anything but additional clothing.
right. No, I can't do it. I need like I actually feel safe when I have
Nah,
underwear.
I feel
on,
restricted,
Yeah.
man.
to be
Yeah.
honest. Like
I'm wearing like a hazmat suit, dude.
like sometimes in winter, right? This is my setup. I'll have trackies, then I'll have like old soccer socks, thick ones,
Oh my God.
like put over the trackies in a way that like
Wait.
no air can escape.
So you tuck them in.
Yeah, I tuck the trackies into the soccer socks,
The fuck?
right? Then I've got like usually some sort of like Uniqlo heat tech.
You're wearing heat tech to sleep.
Yeah, heat tech, and then a t-shirt, and then a jumper. That's like the setup.
You going to like Everest Base Camp or something?
Bruh.
Yeah.
What?
That's too much. Don't you heat? Don't you like
Nah.
sweat? Isn't that so hot?
Nah. I like it's.
Nah, dude, that sounds uncomfortable.
You know what my
hot.
setup is? USW shirt and Epping Eastwood shorts. Right? Old soccer shorts. That's it.
That's my summer get up.
Yeah.
In winter, nah, you got to be putting trackies on or something.
Are you
socks? I'm a socks on man as well.
Are you a jumper guy?
I have like a long sleeve like thing that I wear.
Is it the Qantas pajamas?
Potentially.
Look at this guy trying to escape. A long sleeve thing that he wears. This guy.
That's crazy.
Shoes off in the house. I went to my Greek mate's house recently and he told me to keep the shoes on. I said, brother, respectfully, I will not be doing that to your house. So
Yeah.
I stood by my convictions and I took my shoes off.
Good man.
As you should, I feel like it's a great tradition to have. And number one, the best Asian tradition there is not paying rent at your parents' place. Wowee.
It's fantastic. It allows you to get ahead in life.
Yes.
Some may say. But people also do say you pay with your mental health. So
Yeah, I mean, that's the age old, but,
the question is, how much is your mental health worth? Is $500 a week versus, maybe a trip to the therapist every now and then?
I know which one I'm choosing.
Every day of the week.
Every day of the week, dude. Rent free.
But I don't know. I actually quite like it. Usually what's the Asian meta? The Asian meta is to stay at home until you get married.
Mm.
And so hopefully you're out by 28, 29.
By 40, 41.
By 28, 29, you would have had, if people are moving out at 18, that's 10 years of financial building up a
Yeah.
portfolio where you can maybe buy a place. Not just keep renting, and then all of a sudden you're renting a little shit box where you have to raise 4 kids.
But the idea is you'll look after your parents when they're a bit older, right?
Exactly.
Like you pay it back that way.
You don't
There's
chuck,
no other way, surely not.
you don't chuck your parents into a nursing home. You do the right thing and you put them in your spare bedroom and then maybe torment yourself. But that's the price you're willing to pay,
Yeah.
right? That you had been invested in, and so you must invest in the future.
But there is an added bonus, mate. Free daycare. You don't need to send your kids sometimes to preschool. Your grandparents are right there.
Well,
Or your parents are at home.
Well, and sometimes the grandparents who live with you, like as well, man, they got nothing to do. So they're just cooking up a storm in the kitchen.
Jesus.
So it's just a win-win-win. Dare I suggest maybe when the only time you have to make your own meals is when you're
An adult.
an adult out of home. But
that tiny window.
that tiny window, and then when your parents get too old, they come back in and suddenly you got meals for you again. Like, wow, what a life we
You
live.
sold
Yeah.
All right, last of the day, I have top 5 chocolates. In at 5th, I have the Cadbury Dairy Milk. On its own, no added frills, no added anythings.
Yeah. Just no bells and whistles. I agree. It does the job. It's fantastic. I look forward to, I remember when I moved out of home and my roommate bought these like blocks of Cadbury Dairy Milk and he would have a little sweet treat after every meal. I started doing the exact same. And now I can't finish my lunch without craving Cadbury Dairy Milk.
That's crazy. Moving on to 4th, I have the M&Ms. Once again, the plain classic, no bells, no whistles.
Nah, you've lost me here.
Lost you. You don't sometimes want just the crispy shell and the chocolate on its own?
With no filling.
No filling. Regular
Never.
size as well, not minis.
Never.
I didn't even know they still sold them. That's how far out of
Yeah.
like the zeitgeist they are in my
They're
mind.
the original and they're the goat in my eyes.
The goat.
Goat
Well,
is a strong word. He's fourth goat in my
Mate,
eyes.
Smarties I would take over.
Okay, no, that's rare
M&Ms.
behavior.
Smarties taste like plastic, man.
So does the M&Ms. No need.
At least M&M's is kind of chocolate.
In at third, I have the Kinder Bueno.
Oh,
We're back.
I'm
We're back.
not going to subcategorize here. So the white one, the normal milk one, they're both fantastic.
both good stuff, I will
They're
say.
a light treat as well. You know, if you're getting your sweet treat after dinner row, sometimes a couple of blocks of dairy milk is too much.
No, yeah. Just to be clear, they're squares. I'm not eating blocks
Having
of dairy
rows
milk.
of
Like 180 grams.
having columns of it.
Couple of those. But the Kinder Bueno is a lighter chocolate, which I think is excellent. The
And
flavor as
they-
well, hazelnut.
They portion control it as well for you, so that's lovely.
Yeah, the two individual sticks, rip open the gold tab and you're sorted. All right, in at number 2, I have the Caramilk,
Oh, I mean,
the caramelized white chocolate for
this
you
is my number one, to be honest.
aficionados. Still big on it? There was a
Gosh.
time in, 2020, 2021? All we loved was Caramilk,
I reckon I was averaging a caramilk every 2 weeks. Like, and I'm talking the proper blocks, you know.
the 180s.
Yeah. Disgusting, to be honest, now
Really
that I
good.
think about it.
Give props to Kush because he's the one that
That is true.
introduced us to caramel.
Kush was a pioneer on the caramilk.
Yeah.
First through the post. and
On Fortnite, we were building just ramps. That's the era we were, just ramps. And he's saying, boys, I got Caramilk today. Sen and I, what the fuck are you doing, mate?
I'm more into the caramilk derivatives these days, like the hot cross buns that they come out with at Easter. Delightful.
All right, in at number 1, the best chocolate, in my opinion, is the peanut M&M.
Yeah.
So I put the originals at 4th, but the peanut one is just better and is the goat of chocolates, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, these are, it's too easy to eat these. I reckon I could eat a whole bag in one sitting.
Easily.
They could get deleted in any scenario, mate. Playing games, at home, watching a movie, casually, mate, class.
Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. For those of you wondering, Ron Jeremy was ranked. There's a pound for pound rankings of porn stars by AVN, and he was number 1
Wow.
in their top 50 porn stars of all time. He even has a documentary about him and his legacy called Porn Star: The Legend of Ron Jeremy.
Wow.
So
Before we recorded this outro, Sen asked, does anyone listen to this? I said yes, but now I'm reconsidering that answer with whatever nonsense you've come up with now.
nicknamed the Hedgehog. You can you can catch the rest of our episodes on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Check us out on YouTube, please. Give us a few views there, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and we'll catch you next week.